Well, there aren't many bigger or more iconic names in Australian music than John Farnham. And there aren't many bigger or more pressing challenges for our country right now than the drought. And it's the plight of our farmers that'll bring John, Darryl Braithwaite, John Williamson, John Stevens and a host of other big names together for the Haymate Bush Christmas Appeal in Mornington, Victoria next month. I caught up with John to talk farmers, the drought, music and, of course, the voice. John, great to see you.
And you, Richard. It's always good to see you. It's good.
Ditto. Mate, this
we
is...
both lived.
We're still here.
Yeah, still here.
And you're doing it for the farmers once again.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? I mean, it's pretty tough out there. Some places are never going to come back, Richard. We know this. I mean, you've seen the
really? Is that really true?
It's never going to come back. The wind, it's been dead for a long time. It's been dry for a long time. The wind's come and blown all the bloody topsoil and the seed away. So if they do get rain, it's just going to be mud and there's nothing to grow yet. It's going to take a long time to come back there. And Wheatley tells me he's been out there talking to the farmers. I mean, he was telling me about one particular guy who was hand feeding his cattle with pasta. Not feeding it to himself, but the cows. You know, and there are 4-year-old kids out there that have never seen rain. That's terrible.
You are a man of the land. You've got your horses, you've got your property. You kind of know what it's like, right?
Yeah, look, I've got horses to feed and we have cattle on the place a lot of the time. And, but I'm fortunate, you know, I'm out near Bendigo and there's plenty of rain, or normally, plenty of feed. I share crop some land with our neighbours with hay. So I do understand the problems, but I can't even conceive of how bad it is out there, you know. I mean, there are people hurting themselves.
I know. Well, you've got a bob in the bank, so you're okay. But there are people who don't.
Yeah.
And are taking their lives.
That's it. And some of these people have been on the same land for generations.
And they're proud people.
Yeah.
You know. So what is it about the music industry?
Oh, I think the music industry has always pitched in, you know, pretty well.
Since Live Aid, I guess.
Yeah. Well, since before that even, I think, Richard, it's just, let's put a show together, let's get some people to come along. You know, the last one we did was very successful and worked very well, but it was basically in the heartland of where we're trying to help.
Tamworth.
So we're up there trying to get money off people who haven't got any money. So now we're down here in Victoria and the venue's beautiful. It'll be green out there and with any luck, the people that come along will be able to spare a few bucks and help these people out.
I mean, these songs of yours are indelibly stamped. It's the soundtrack of a nation, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is lovely. I mean, my boys, you know, get out a bit and they'll occasionally send me a clip off their phone of at the end of a night with a bunch of teenagers singing, or, you know, 20 to 30-year-olds singing You're the Voice.
Whoa.
It's fantastic. But it's a pretty easy lyric to learn.
Whoa. Yeah. What's after that?
Whoa.
Your voice is as strong and beautiful and powerful and pure as it ever was.
Thank you, Richard.
How does that happen?
Don't know. I truly don't know. Although I've done myself a favour over the last 6 months or so. When I got crook there for a while, I was pretty crook, and I was smoking cigars, a lot of cigars.
I know.
You know, and sucking them back down into my lungs and
Whooshka.
yeah, it did a little bit of damage, which they told me about, and it frightened the bloody life out of me. So I cold turkey got off them the day before my 70th birthday. Unfortunately, I didn't tell anybody else. I must have a bit of a reputation among my friends because a lot of them bought me some absolutely beautiful cigars, which I've got in the crisper of the back fridge down there where I keep me beer.
About 100 grand's worth of cigars go to waste.
There's plenty of them.
You mentioned your birthday, John.
Yeah.
There are a few candles missing, bro, but...
Yeah, there's a few hundred candles missing. That's very cute. Looks just like me.
See you in Mornington.
Yeah.
On December 15.
Yeah.
Doing it for all the right reasons.
Yeah, and if you get a chance to come down. It's going to be a great day. Right? It's got some serious talent on board. And if you can't, send a few bucks.
And if you want to brush up on the lyrics so you can sing along with John on the night, it goes something like, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
Practice that at home.
Yeah.
Thanks.
And if anybody does that, I'm going to faint.
Oh, he's a funny man. He's a beautiful man. And it's always great to catch up with John. And good on him and all those other fantastic performers and big names for getting behind our farmers. Tickets for the Haymate Bush Christmas Appeal in Mornington on December 15 are on sale now. We have all the details on the website, and all the money, of course, goes to rural aid to buy hay, to provide water and financial assistance to farmers in the worst hit areas. I'm going to have the honour of hosting the big event with the very fabulous Beck Madden. It's going to be a wonderful day, and if you can't get along, you'll be able to see it all right here on Channel 9. It's great that the network's getting behind it as well. And hopefully then you can make a donation as well, because every dollar counts.
Isn't he terrific? He looks wonderful.
He's in great shape.
Yeah.
And that
the
voice
lungs are as strong as ever.
That voice of his is insane.
Yeah.
I mean, people like Guy Sebastian know about that, but people with... The singers know that John just has this incredible gift. I always say there's only one thing better than seeing John Farnham in concert. Seeing John Farnham at soundcheck. That's where he really, that's where he really experiments with stuff.
Cannot
and
wait.
goes
It's
great.
going to be huge.
It's going to be a treat. It's going to be a great
Nice
concert.
chat to you.
Unreal.
Thank you.
Great stuff. Thank you, Dickie.